I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. The city of Kingston made $23,000 in improper payments to employees for unearned leave time. That according to the state comptroller's office audit. As a result, former Kingston Fire Chief Richard Saltzman was arraigned today in city court on 4 misdemeanor counts of offering a false instrument for filing. In the report, State Comptroller Thomas DiNapoli said the thousands of dollars in improper payments to Saltzman and former Assistant Chief Chris Rhea were the result of past lax city oversight that relied on unverified, incomplete, and inaccurate records. The case against Saltzman has been adjourned to February 28th. Also from Kingston, police are trying to heat up a cold case that was labeled a possible homicide. Back in August of 2006, the badly decomposed body of 31-year-old Rhonda Holliday of Saugerties was discovered in a wooded area off Colonel Chandler Drive in Kingston. City police believe there are people with information that have not come forward or are reluctant to disclose what they know about Holliday's death. Police urge anyone with information regarding the circumstances surrounding the death of Rhonda Holliday to call them at 845-331-1671. All calls will be kept confidential. Are recent changes in law enforcement strategy working in Kingston? City police officials think so, and they shared their policing strategies during a public safety summit last night that brought representatives from several police agencies to Kingston City Hall, where they talked up the benefits of strong police agency cooperation as well as help from the public. Ulster County District Attorney Holly Carnwright said, quote, "We're kicking butt in Kingston." There were 70 violent crimes in the city last year. That's down 25% from the previous year. Kingston has not had a homicide since February of 2010. Well, just hours after a family of 4 lost nearly everything when a fire ripped through their home Wednesday morning, Town of Thompson community members got moving on a drive to collect financial donations and clothing from Mike and Sabrina Decker. They and their 2 young children weren't home when the blaze erupted inside their house on Price Street off Southwoods Drive. Dutch's Tavern in nearby Rock Hill is one of the places where donations are now being collected. The Deckers were frequent customers there, and Mike was a member of the Dutchess Dart League, where members last night quickly collected $600 to help the family buy emergency supplies.
We are just kind of the home base where anyone in the community can drop off clothes, they can drop off donations. We're trying to do our little part. We're not the only ones helping, but we want to, we want to help them out in any way that we can. We are open, hours that other stores might not be open, so you can drop off anything here and we will make sure that they get it in a very timely fashion. Home last night from Darts and I looked at my house and it was standing, and I thought to myself, here they are standing there looking at ashes, looking at all their memories and the losses and everything that they've built, and I would just like anyone to be able to help in any way that they can.
Facebook pages have also been set up to help collect donations. One of the family cats died in a fire which apparently started in the back corner of the first floor. Monticello Fire Chief Mark Friedland says the cause has not been determined, but it's not believed suspicious. Sullivan County Court Judge Michael McGuire called him an animal. His description came at the time of sentencing for Dennis DeGroat, a 39-year-old Bloomingburg man and admitted child rapist who will now serve a total of 13 years in prison. DeGroat had pleaded guilty to 2 counts of rape for sexually assaulting a young girl a year ago. The now teenage victim called DeGroat a coward in her statement to the court. Candidates will now begin to come out of the woodwork now that longtime Orange County District Attorney Frank Phillips has announced that he will not seek re-election to another term after 28 years as the county's top prosecutor. And Phillips says it'll be important that the next DA doesn't do anything to damage the integrity of the office.
It's critically important to the success of this office and to the safety and security of the people of Orange County that each of the political parties, Republican, Democrat, Independents, Green, Working Families, Conservative, nominate somebody with credentials, somebody that most importantly has integrity and will not treat this office as a patronage mill to hand out jobs to party faithful.
Those being mentioned as possible district attorney candidates are Republican Craig Brown, Democrat Michael Isger, and Republican and former Assistant District Attorney David Hoovler, who is expected to announce his intentions in a couple of weeks. Governor Andrew Cuomo's job approval rating has taken a hit in the wake of his push to pass a new state gun control law. A Quinnipiac University poll released Wednesday shows the governor's approval rating now at 59%. That's down 15% from the 74% rating that he previously enjoyed. Cuomo's approval among the Republicans polled went from 68% last month down to 44%. Governor says most of the gun control law opposition is coming from upstate conservatives. And officials at New York State Electric and Gas say it's their way of hammering home the importance of natural gas safety. When NYSEG sends out its February bills to customers, they'll also be sending along a scratch and sniff insert, so customers will be reminded what natural gas smells like. The scratch and sniff smells like rotten eggs, the special odorant that's put in natural gas to help detect leaks. Company says if you smell that rotten egg smell in your home or business, get up, get out, and call your utility company or 911 from a neighbor's phone. Well, after a bit of a break from the recent frigid weather, colder weather is moving back into the region. Friday will be mostly cloudy with a chance of a few snow flurries. Temperatures won't go any higher than the mid-30s. Saturday will be partly cloudy and cold with the highs topping out in the low 30s. Now, when news breaks anywhere, you will find it right here at Record Online and get the news and features important to you in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.